Hello everyone, this is Rotractor Dhaval Gohil.
This is Rotaract Harshi Masrani.
And this is Rotaract Yukta Maujekar.
Welcome to episode 7 of Secretariat Talks Season 2. Today we have with us the combo of Roadtrip Club of Mapusa, RID 3170.
Welcome the incredible Secretariat, Rotaractor Advait Shirodkar, the Secretary, and Rotaractor Tanisha Maujekar, the Joint Secretary.
So please introduce yourselves and tell us about your favorite local cuisine.
Favorite?
Local cuisine.
Okay, local cuisine.
Yeah.
So my name is Rotator Advait Shirodkar, and I'm currently serving as the secretary of Roadtrip Club of Mapusa. And so I live in Anjuna, which is very close to the shore. So which is what Goa is famous for, the beaches and all. So my favorite cuisine definitely being the traditional fish curry rice, which most of us crave for. The traditional flavors of the curry and other seafoods like that.
Yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Rotaractor Tanisha Maujekar and I'm serving as the Joint Secretary of Rotaract Club of Mapusa for this year. I live in Mapusa, which is again in Goa, and being a Goan, like Advait said, I also crave for fish curry every day. So that is my favorite food to have. Thank you.
Okay, so let's start with our Q&A session. The first question is for you, Advait. What does Roadtrack mean to you and what made you apply to this position of secretary?
Okay, interesting. So when I think about Rotaract, it's like I always think about it like an enzyme. So you don't need knowing what an enzyme is. It's like it speeds up the process, or it is very essential for the process to go on. So it's like we always dream about something, as in we when we are sitting idle, we have something in our mind. So Rotaract is that platform which makes your dreams or those plans into reality. It gives you a platform. Any minute thought can be translated into a huge project which can make a huge impact on the community and even on our personal life. So it is also a growth platform. And what made me join Rotaract is, as in, I joined Rotaract for all the avenues and the way it is structured. But what made me take up the post of secretary was it happened in a very different way. I wasn't I wasn't planning for secretary as such. So one of my close friends who was very dynamically enthusiastic about the about taking up the president's post. So I was always willing to be as a part of his team. I didn't plan for the secretaryship. So then, as he took up the presidentship and also motivated me to take up the secretaryship, and things happened, things fell in place, and right now I'm here giving the interview as a secretary.
That's great.
This question is for you, Tanisha. Many times the Secretariat faces stressful situations. So how do you cope up during those times?
Okay, interesting question. In case of stressful situations, even Rotaractor Advait will agree with me on this, that the main key is to be calm, and Rotaractor Advait is very calm, so I don't have trouble bonding with him at all. The key is to be calm. It is also to be very consistent when you're doing your work. As a secretary, we all will know that if we report the projects every day little by little, it becomes very easy to report the whole thing, and we don't have any stressful situations. So I would think that in case of stressful situations, if there are, the key is to be calm, is to be focused and prioritize your work, share your work with your partner, and if you share your work, everything falls in place.
That's amazing. The next question is for you, Advait. Could you please share any funny or memorable anecdote which you experienced in your secretary tenure till date?
Yeah, sure. So there are tons of memories. But one thing I would like to, I always think about is it was a situation wherein you all must be knowing that the last day of sending the report to the district is 10th of every month. So we had a project lined up called as Rota Fiesta, which is our district project, in which it is a district cultural and sports event. So our whole club was planning for the same, and we were practicing very hard. We were practicing day and night for that, participating in various competitions. And then we have 10 projects still left, and it is 11:40. Only 20 minutes left to report those 20 projects, 10 projects. And it was as in you have to pay attention to every detail. You can't miss out the number of Rotaractors or the detail of the project. So somehow we have only 20 minutes left, and then we start reporting the projects. And suddenly, I don't know how it happened, everything was suddenly, as in the whole world was out of was not there in me. I couldn't see the whole world. It was just the project, and everything fell in place. And at 11:59 I reported the last project, and it was done. So for the month of November, it was in the month of November that we reported all the projects. And yeah, it happened like this. So this is something
It
which I
was very
always
short
remember.
to a nightmare, actually.
Yes, very true, Tanisha.
Last. Okay, so next question is for you, Tanisha. How do you deal with the pressure of deadlines, and what are you going to do when you submit your last project of the year?
Last project of the year. Okay, first I'll answer the first question. Pressure with deadline. Very similar to the first answer. Again, the most important thing is to be consistent. It is very easy to say than to do it actually. And Rotractor Advait and I always share the work half-half, like half-half. There is no 49-51 also. We are always like 50-50%. We try to divide the work. And we always say we are going to do it like one project every day, or somehow, two projects in 2 days or something. But we are not able to do that. So we try our best. Also, when I submit my last report of the year, I think I will just relax. First thing I will do is just take my laptop, put it in a locker or something, and keep it in a corner of the house. I don't want to see it again for another three to 4 months. And after that, maybe I'll put my secretary and president on a conference call and just discuss about, the fun moments that we had. Also roast the other members, because we are not able to do that when we are on the post.
What's your secretariat work style, or something new you have started in your year?
Okay, so we had many things planned for the year, and also the main change which happened during the start of the year was the change of reporting system. Our district changed the reporting system from reporting PPTs every month to reporting on the website or the portal. They made a district website, and then we have to report every project. They have spaces for every detail, and then we have to fill it, and then in a very systematic way we have to report it on the same. And also the points are automatically calculated, so chances of any errors are also gone. So yeah, and also we had also introduced something called as member mapping. So focusing more on the professional service or the professional avenue of the club, or what Rotaract provides. It is always said, and also it is like our president and whole of our team always thinks in such a way that when you enter Rotaract, or when the Rotaract year begins in July, the way you are on this year in July, and the way you are on the next year in July, it should be different. You should see some growth. You should see a lot of growth. So we introduce something called as member mapping, in which after every project, every coordinator or the project chairman is analyzed, as in along with the president and the coordinator. This information regarding the member's growth is kept confidential, and only the member knows about it, as in how much he or she is growing. So this is something we have introduced, and we are actually putting it in on files.
This is actually very impressive. Like I'm actually impressed with this. This is an incredible idea.
So the next question is for you, Tanisha. What's your
Yes.
secretariat mantra for this year to achieve consistency and success?
Secretariat mantra. I don't have a mantra as such, but there's something which I strongly believe in before doing anything and also while doing something. And that would be is to remember why I started. I think that is the biggest motivation is to remember why I started. Because there are stressful situations, like I said. There are also, many points where you think like you should give up or you should just, call your president and tell him, no, I can't do this. But I think I remember somewhere that this is why I began in the first place. That is because many people believed in me. They thought that I could do it. And that is why I started. And that is the biggest motivation that one can have. Because only you will know the reason why you started, because it is your choice, right? So, yeah.
That was very well spoken.
Yeah, so beautiful.
So now it's time for the fun part. Today we are going to play Roadtrack Favorites. So you have to say something which is your favorite about Roadtrack. I'll ask the first thing. The first is your favorite avenue and your favorite project under that avenue.
Definitely, we club service being the most fun and enjoyable avenue, as in you can do many things. As in, we had a major outing on a waterfall called as Sour Dam Waterfall. It was a wonderfully organized project in which it was a trek, come a waterfall visit, something like this.
For me, I don't have a favorite avenue. Like Advait said, all the avenues are like interlinked with each other, and they each give you a different experience of their own. So you can't really choose as such. But I have this one project that really touched my heart, and it is always going to be a memory. We had a president's birthday, which was on 8th August, and in the morning, he actually wanted to visit this old age home, and we decided to distribute some sweets and some necessities which they required. And they were so happy to see us. They were so happy to interact with us, and they even sang for us. We sang for them, and I think it was the most beautiful experience of the year for me, and it was one of my favorite projects.
So, an event which you chaired and is your favorite.
Project which I chaired just before taking up the secretaryship, as in just before the year started. So it is something called as Clash of Rockers. It is a continuous 8-day intensive program, a club service program.
The project that I had chaired was when Rotaractor Advait, he had some commitments and he was not able to chair this project. It was Deepotsav. We had like a celebration. We used to celebrate Diwali. We did it last year also, and we did it this year also. So last year I was the coordinator, and this year I was the joint secretary as a chair for this project. So it is very close to my heart. Deepotsav, we celebrate Diwali in a very, very special way.
What's your favorite district initiative?
First district initiative, which was it was an environment-based initiative in which it was something like each one plant one.
Okay. My favorite district initiative is the Rotaract Entrepreneurs Network.
Your favorite perk about Roadtrack.
Okay. So perk about Roadtract is it makes your life dynamic. As in, normally the tendency.
A perk about Rotaract would be that it gives you so many friends, so many people know you, so many people you know. And I think that's a wonderful thing about Rotaract. You know, friends, you have friends here in Goa, you have friends in Mapusa from your club, you have friends in Goa, you have friends in, we are friends with you now. So we are friends even outside the district, outside India.
A favorite thing about your club.
Okay, so the favorite thing about my club is the way it is, as in whenever we do any project or the the thing which happens is, for example, we had an where we had something like Ras Leela. Ras Leela is a community dandiya project in which it is like a musical event. So when we work for that project, it you can actually feel it. The club feels like one. When you see the other member, you feel like no, that's not someone else. It's he or she is a part of you. So club stands as one. This is what I like the most about a club.
Something that I like about a club is very similar to what Advait also admires. It is the respect that we have for each other. Our club actually, since it is the 25th year, like it is going on for 25 years, so it has all sorts of members.
Last question is, who is your favorite Rotaractor? It can be in the club or anybody who's a part of them.
Okay, so I don't know if this is a very obvious answer, but somehow it is my president, which is
My favorite Rotractor, I don't know why. Maybe it is because we are both the secretaries, or maybe it is because Rotractor Amay is our same age. We connect to him, but it is again our president, Rotractor Amay. He multitasks, like Advait said. He can do anything. You just name it, and he can just do it easily. He's very calm, very composed, and he just doesn't panic about anything. Like, I'm the kind of an opposite person. Like Rotractor Advait, Rotractor Ame, both of them can be very calm about things, but I'm like, I'll get all over the place. I'll get panicky. But they always know how to handle the situation also. And I admire both of these. Rotractor Advait, he's my boss, and also Rotractor Ame, he's my boss. So yeah, Rotractor Ame and Rotractor Advait are my favorite.
That was very sweet, both of you guys. So it's time to end. Thank you so much, Rotractor Advait and Rotractor Tanisha, to join us for today's episode. And thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Please wait for episode 8. See you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.